All of us love the excitement in our kids' eyes when they open all those Christmas presents, but we Christians also try to be true to the deeper meaning this day. I spoke about that with Cardinal Donald Wuerl, the Archbishop of Washington. Cardinal Wuerl, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Tell me what's inspiring you this Christmas season.
I think of all the things that surface, this Christmas really is a time of spiritual renewal. And I think a lot of it has to do with Pope Francis. This is a Christmas in which people around the world have already had a touch of Francis. You know, we talk about the...
In his second year now.
Yes, but they've experienced him now for some time. We talk about the Francis effect. I think this Christmas we're seeing a little bit more of that. An openness of people to the realization that things really can be better. That it is possible to be kind, it is possible to be compassionate.
Could you have imagined 2 years ago, a little more than 2 years ago, that the kind of change we've seen would be this profound?
It really is dramatic, isn't it? And I think part of it is people, and I'm not just speaking about Catholics, but so many people have been looking for, waiting for some encouragement. He brings the same message, but he has a way of showing us how you do this.
And you've worked so closely with the Pope. You're a close advisor to him. You go to Rome twice a month. Tell us something, that others wouldn't know, that exemplifies what you're talking about, that illustrates this point.
I think the basic simplicity of his lifestyle is one thing, but the kindness and the concern he has for others, and this is not a generic others, it's individual people. He comes to meetings. It used to be that when we would go to these meetings, after all the work was done, we would go and have a quick audience with the Pope. He comes to the meeting, pulls up a chair. The first time he came, he carried in his black briefcase and he opened it up and he pulled out some papers and he said, "This is the material you sent me." He said, I'd like to get started on this, but before we do, he reached in and he pulled out a medal and gave it to one of the others and said, "You asked me to bless this. Well, here it is." I mean, it's just it's with a simplicity.
That ethic of simplicity, that ethic of simple kindness, such a tonic in a season where it's so easy to lose that message in all the chaos surrounding.
I think he's saying to all of us, maybe not in so many words, but he's saying it in a more effective way. Let's brush aside all the things that really become encumbrance, that encrust things. Why don't we just focus on Christmas is a time of love. It's a time of family. It's a time of caring. It's a time of just being there one for the other. Why don't we just do that?
And in the year ahead, the Pope giving a great gift to the people of the United States.
Yes, won't that be exciting? He's already confirmed that he's coming to Philadelphia, and we, of course, are hoping he's going to come to New York and Washington. Some of us are hoping more for Washington, but that's the nature of things.
Of course, yeah.
But to have him here, and I think it'll be a great moment, again, because people intuitively take to him. And if he's here, that many more people will be able to actually see him and experience what we're talking about.
We look forward to the visit. Cardinal Wuerl, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. God bless you, George.
Have a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, it could be an electrifying trip.
The Cardinal's voice is so soothing. I mean, what he's saying, of course, but the way he says it. Yeah. Good words there. Thank you for
Nice
bringing
for a
that.
Christmas morning.
Yes, you're right about that, Lara.